Book of Heaven. Volume 10. 4 February to 26 March 1911. Page 24–30. February 4, 1911. Where the reunions of priests will be established, the persecutions will be milder. Continuing in my usual state, blessed Jesus told me, "My daughter, tell Father G to solicit the reunions of priests. Let them not make the persecution come earlier. Woe to them." In fact, where these reunions will be established, either the persecutions will be milder, or wounds will be spared. The rot is great and too stinking, and it takes iron and fire by necessity. Iron is for cutting the gangrenous flesh, and fire is for purifying. Therefore, hurry, hurry. February 8, 1911. Love renders Jesus happy. Luisa is the paradise of Jesus on earth. Continuing in my usual state, I spent about 6 days all immersed in the love of my blessed Jesus, to the point that, at times, I felt I could take no more, and I would say to Jesus, "Enough, enough, I can take no more." I felt as if I was in a bath of love that penetrated deep into the marrow of my bones. Now Jesus would speak to me of love and of how much He loved me, and now I would speak of love to Him. The beautiful thing is that sometimes Jesus would not let Himself be seen, and I, swimming in this bath of love, would feel the circle of my poor nature crack. I would lament to Him, and He would whisper in my ear, "Love is I, and if you feel love, it is sure that I am with you." Other times, as I would lament, He would say in my ear, but all of a sudden, "Luisa, you are my paradise on earth, and your love renders me happy." And I, "Jesus, my love, what are you saying? Do you want to make fun of me? You are already happy because of yourself. Why do you say that you are happy because of me?" And He, "Listen to me carefully, my daughter, and you will comprehend what I am telling you. There is no created thing which does not receive life from my heart. All creatures are like many cords that come from my heart and have life from me. By necessity and naturally, everything they do is all reflected in my heart, be it even one movement. As a consequence, if they do evil, if they do not love me, they give me continuous bother. That cord resounds in my heart with sounds of displeasures, of bitternesses, of sins, and forms in it such lugubrious sounds as to render me unhappy on the part of that cord or life that comes from me. On the other hand, if it loves me and is all intent on contenting me, that cord gives me continuous pleasure and forms festive and sweet sounds, which harmonize with my own life. And on the part of that cord, I enjoy so much as to be rendered happy and to enjoy my own paradise because of it. If you comprehend well all this, you will no longer say that I make fun of you. And here is what I would say about love, and what Jesus would say. I will say it with some nonsense and maybe also disconnected, because the mind does not adapt itself completely to words. Oh, my Jesus, love are you, you are all love, and love do I want, love, I desire, for love, I long. Love, I supplicate, and love, I implore of you. Love invites me, love is my life, love kidnaps my heart deep into the womb of my Lord. With love He inebriates me, with love He delights me, I, all alone, and only for you. You, alone and only for me. Now that we are alone, shall we speak about love? Oh, please. Let me comprehend how much you love me, because only in your heart can one comprehend love.
Do you want me to speak to you of love? Listen, my beloved daughter, my life is love. If I breathe, I love you. If my heart beats, my heartbeat says to you, love, love. I am mad with love for you. If I move, I add love for you, with love. I inundate you, with love. I surround you, with love. I caress you, with love. I dart through you, with love. I flash through you, with love. I attract you, with love. I nourish you, and sharp arrows I send to your heart.
Enough, oh my Jesus, for now, I already feel faint with love. Sustain me in your arms, enclose me in your heart, and from within your heart, let me too give vent to my love. Otherwise I die of love. With love, I rave, with love, I burn, with love, I make feast, with love, I languish. With love, I am consumed. Love kills me and makes me rise again more beautiful to new life. My life escapes me, and I feel only the life of Jesus, my love, and in Jesus, my love, I feel immersed and I love everyone. He wounds me with love, he makes me ill with love he embellishes me, and makes me ever more rich. I can say nothing more. Oh! Love, you alone understand me. You alone comprehend me, my silence tells you even more. In your beautiful heart one says more by keeping silent than by speaking, and by loving, one learns how to love. Love, love, speak, you alone, because being love, you know how to speak of love.
Do you want to hear love? All creation tells you love. If the stars twinkle, they tell you love. If the sun rises, it gilds you with love. If it shines with all of its light in its full day, it sends arrows of love to your heart. If the sun sets, it tells you. It is Jesus that dies of love for you. In the thunders and lightnings, I send you love, and smacking kisses I give to your heart. It is love that runs upon the wings of the winds. If the waters murmur, I extend my arms to you. If the leaves move, I clasp you to my heart. If the flower gives out its fragrance, I cheer you with love. All creation, in mute language, tells you, in chorus, from you alone do I want life of love. Love do I want. Love, I desire. For love, I beg from within your heart. I am only content if you give me love.
My good, my all, insatiable love, if you want love, then give me love. If you want me happy, then speak to me of love. If you want me content, then render me love. Love invests me, love makes me fly, and brings me to the throne of my Maker. Love shows me the uncreated wisdom, it leads me into the eternal love, and there do I set my home. Life of love, I will live in your heart, I will love you for all, I will love you with all, I will love you in all. Jesus, seal me completely with love inside your heart, empty my veins, and instead of blood, let love flow in them. Take away my breath, and let me breathe air of love. Burn my bones and flesh, and weave me completely, completely with love. May love transform me, may love conform me, may love teach me how to suffer with you. May love crucify me, and make me all similar to you. March 24, 1911. The soul prays for the needs of the Church. Continuing in my usual state, my always lovable Jesus came, and as I prayed to him for certain needs of the Church and for a certain B, who has given books of hell for publishing, he told me, "My daughter, he did nothing but throw himself even more into the mud." Any mind of healthy reason will see immediately how cretinous he is, and how I have caused him to hallucinate, not placing any true force of reason in what he affirms. I don't want priests to bother reading it. If they do, they will render themselves too vile, and will descend from their dignity, as though wanting to pay attention to the nonsense of a child, and therefore giving him the field to do more nonsense. But by not bothering about him and not paying attention to him, they will at least give him the sorrow that no one pays attention to what he does, and that no one appreciates him. They will answer with the worthy works of their ministry. This is the most beautiful answer. Ah! To him, then, it will happen that he will fall into the very trap he is preparing for others. March 26, 1911. The only relief that cheers Jesus is love. This morning, as I was outside of myself, I saw the celestial Mama with the baby in her arms. The divine baby called me with his little hand, and I flew to put myself on my knees before the Queen Mama. And Jesus told me, "My daughter, today I want you to speak with our Mama." And I said, "My celestial Mama, tell me, is there anything in me that displeases Jesus?" And she, "Dearest daughter of mine, be tranquil, for now I don't see anything that may displease my son. If, may it never be, you will run into something that can displease him, I will let you know immediately. Trust your Mama and do not fear." As the celestial Queen assured me, I felt new life being infused in me, and I added, "My most sweet Mama, what sad times we are in. Tell me, is it really true that Jesus wants the reunions of priests?" And she, "He surely does, because the waves are rising too high, and these reunions will be the anchors, the lamps, the helm, with which the Church will be saved from shipwreck caused by the storm. In fact, while it will appear that the storm has submerged everything, after the storm it will be seen that the anchors, the lamps, the helm, that is, the most stable things in order to continue the life of the Church, are still there. But, oh, how vile, cowardly and hard-hearted they are! Almost none of them moves, while these are times for works. The enemies are not resting, while they remain there in sluggishness, but, so much the worse for them. Then she added, "My daughter, try to make up for everything by means of love. May you cherish one thing alone, to love. One thought alone, one word alone, one life alone. Love. If you want to content and please Jesus, love Him, and give Him always the occasion to speak of love. This is the only relief that cheers Him, love. Tell Him to speak to you of love, and He will put Himself in feast." And I, my tender Jesus, did you hear what our mama is saying? That I should ask you for love, and to speak about love. And Jesus, celebrating, said such and so many things about the virtue, the height, the nobility of love, that it is not for the human language to be able to repeat it, therefore I stop here.